Talofa, and welcome to this presentation tonight. My pleasure to welcome you here. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for being here with us tonight. As you know, I'm Fololi, and I'm fabulous Fololi, and this opportunity I came across it in September of this year when one of my coaches in Australia introduced me to it with Andrew and Vanessa. And when I saw it, I looked at the product because at the time for me, it was about health and well-being. So I didn't have any questions. I just said, hey, whatever they have, I want to have it. And so I joined, I signed up, I ordered the packs, and of course, my husband and I use it now, and we've been using it since September. And I tell you, we vouch for it. So it's really worth it. And I'd like to thank you for showing up tonight to hear about the opportunity that we have and the product. It's an amazing product. So thank you for showing up. And I'm excited for you guys to hear about what we have our hands on. And tonight I'd like to welcome one of Australia's top leaders in the business. And they are Andrew and Vanessa Hoyes, all the way from the Gold Coast, Australia, who I've partnered up with them, and they will be presenting this opportunity to us tonight. And so I know Andrew and Vanessa, great leaders, great coaches. They've been in the business, and they've done a lot of other business as well, but in the coaching space, they know so much about this opportunity, and I know they've had great stories they're going to share with you about their own breakthroughs. So I'm excited for you to hear from them, and they will also share their own unique stories with us tonight. So without further ado, Andrew and Vanessa, welcome to this presentation tonight, and the floor is yours. Take it away.
Thank you.
Well, congratulations. We love really what was a soft launch the last few months for you. And now this is just so officially your launch information session. So many of you will watch this later, and we cannot wait for you to lean in, take about
That's
the
right.
20 minutes, really listen in. And what's going to happen as you listen in is hope is going to rise for many of you. And also you're going to start thinking of a lot of other people that this can impact. And this was us literally 2 years ago to the month. We were having a presentation just like this. So we'll just take you through that for about 15 minutes, and we'll share a few stories. We'll weave them in along the way. And I'm sure you're going to think of so many people this can impact.
That's right. It's absolutely changed our life, our family's life, and then thousands of people that we now work with, like Fololi. So it is really great to be here. Thank you so much for having us. And I think this is going to be something that for so many of you is going to be the missing link that you've been looking for and waiting for, both on the health side, but also, as Fololi said, we are also coaches as well. And we believe everybody should have at least 3 streams of income. And so having that for many, this could just be about health for so many, but for others, seeing this as another business opportunity has absolutely changed our financial situation. And we are just excited to be able to share this opportunity with you.
So here's some of the details. So the question we always love to ask people is, have you been patched? We say it everywhere we go. It doesn't matter where we are.
Right.
People always talk to us, right, about the challenges that they're facing, or also the opportunities that they're looking for. So we always ask, have you been patched? And it's this little simple patch. She'll show you later what it is, but it's a little simple wearable light therapy patch. The real heart of the story comes from the inventor himself, David Schmidt.
That's right. And so as you just look at for the patches over there, David Schmidt is the CEO and inventor of X39. He has over 200 patents. I mean, this guy's serious about what he does. I mean, just to get one patent is unbelievable. He has over 200. He's a scientist and inventor. He specializes in age reversing, Put your hand up if you like a little bit of that. I know I do. And in 2008, way ahead of the curve than anybody else, he began to focus on stem cell research, spent 10 years and 4.5 million US dollars to bring this to market, and it's patented. So we love that for two reasons. One, because when you buy through Fololi as your brand partner, you know that it's coming from the source. If you try to get it from anywhere else, there's just, it's toxic, it's not real, it's not authentic. Coming straight through the source is what it's all about. So you get the product that you're been looking for. And then also as a business opportunity, nobody else has this. So we have a 20-year patent, and that'll be extended when nobody else with this little patch, it's the size of a 20-cent piece that you can put on under your neck or under your belly button or anywhere where you have pain. This begins to work. And so this patented technology means that it has been exactly with what the inventor created and that nobody else has.
So the stem cell activation patch, why do we even need it? Well, what we didn't know is that stem cells make up every organ of your
That's
body.
right.
And as we age, they become dormant. They fall asleep and they become inactive. At 30, you've only got 50% of these running around your body now. At 60, less than 10% of your stem cells are active.
It's wild.
What that means is it really takes a lot longer for recovery, and it's the exhaustion, and there's just not that uptake to life. So what X39 does, as Andrew just showed you, a little simple wearable patch, looks like a Band-Aid, but it is actually phototherapy in a patch. So inside this little patch is a small little amount of crystalline structures. That's the nanocrystal word. It just means tiny crystalline structures. It's acting like a mirror. Your own body emits the heat and light, bounces back off that
That's
little
right.
patch as a light frequency. And that light activates your body and your cells to a younger, healthier state. The big deal on this is there's nothing going through the skin. It's non-transdermal, non-invasive. It's not expensive injections. You're not having to take supplements or pills for your light to activate your own body's ability to heal itself. So the kind of benefits we see is increased strength, mental clarity, that brain fog.
So true.
Left our bodies and brains so quickly, reduced inflammation, and inflammation is the root cause of all disease in our body, restored muscle and skeletal conditions. So massive like pain relief and recovery from 10 years of pain from car accidents for me. Scoliosis for my daughter has really been helped with this. Increased stamina. So no more of those what we call nana naps in the afternoon. That pure exhaustion, right?
That's right. I was always the tired guy for the last 15 or so years. Always tired when I woke up, tired during the day, yawning by 3 o'clock, having to have a nana nap if I had meetings at night. We were pastors and missionaries in Canada, and having night meetings, I'd have to have that sleep beforehand. Well, since patching, all of that has changed for me. Even my sleeping. A lot of people I find are not sleeping well these days, and that's when your body rejuvenates and heals. I was on a sleep apnea machine for 18 months before starting with this little patch. After 3 months of being on this patch, I took the Darth Vader mask off, and I've never looked back. And I sleep through the night, and I have all the energy, like I was 25 again. And so for me, even just for that, I would be purchasing this product. And especially for the less than a price of a coffee these days, it's unbelievably extremely affordable.
So we love saying this light is going to help your body achieve optimal health. And there's some real long-term results as well to this.
That's right. 4,000 genes begin to reset. I didn't even know we had 4,000 genes. So that was amazing. Your brain becomes balanced. I felt that within that 6-week mark, the brain fog and all of that, my ADHD and my central nervous system began to recalibrate. My collagen increases, not just on the outside, although we all love that, and that happens as well. We're seeing the glow up, what we're calling the glow up on so many people after being on months of this X39, but also the collagen around your main organs and the things that are really important. And then your heart reverses in age. They did a clinical study, and within 6 months, the average heart age reversal was 8 years. So with so many heart challenges these days and issues, this is a great news for so many people. This is not anti-aging. This is age reversing. So I love that that's what this inventor is all about, not just on the outside, but on the inside as well. So how to wear the X39. It's so easy. I say it was so easy that it was probably made for men. It was actually made by a male inventor, so who knows? But it's that simple, literally taking off the sticky thing on the back, putting it on the back of the neck or under the belly button. That's where they've done the studies because of your meridian points, but you can put it anywhere that you have pain. So you have pain on your side, put it there. Pain on your back, put it there. Pain on your knee, put it there. Wherever you have pain, put this on 12 hours on so that your body can elevate, activate, and regenerate. 12 hours off. Take it off, throw it away, so that your body can rejuvenate, rest, and repair. That's as simple as it is. So I have this right near where I brush my teeth, put it on before I go. We live near the ocean. Before I go to a sauna or anything like that, I put it straight on, and then 12 hours off. Before I go to bed, I take it off. It's that easy.
So we will share some testimonials now, just in our own family and loved ones. Fololi also has amazing testimonials that you need to ask her about when you've seen this presentation. She also will send you a 4-minute presentation with about 20 stories from Australia and New Zealand. But this is the thing about testimonies.
These are people we know. These are people on our team. These are people that we've spent time with. So it's so great to hear in Australia and New Zealand the testimonies and the results that are happening.
So we'll always say testimonies will be so different for every single body, because as soon as light hits your body like this, and you don't need sunlight, by the way, this is your own body's heat and light, but amazing things will begin to happen. Some of those benefits we've already seen. In our family, an 80-something-year-old beautiful auntie got her taste and smell starting to come back after a 7-year-long virus. Our daughter's scoliosis, my other daughter had 3 major brain traumas. After 6 weeks, all her migraines were gone, no more sensitivities to bright light, and real mental health challenges from those falls were really diminished in her life. Absolutely. We've seen so much breakthrough. We've literally seen people and doctors call us up. And I know in Australia and New Zealand, it can sound too good to be true, but we have doctors calling us. Someone about 6 weeks into patching was meant to get a hip replacement surgery, and the doctor said, we're canceling it. What is
unbelievable?
And where can I have what he has?
And the next minute, he's kite surfing.
He is.
I mean, an unbelievable story. So
we've seen people get out of wheelchairs. We've seen people come off life support, but that's the extreme. We also have athletes just looking for that 1% edge for their own performance. We've got a man in his 50s that just swam the Masters for swimming, and this long butterfly, it was like one of those long ones.
That's right.
And he said, I've never swum like that since I was 30, and he was so surprised. So this is about the edge, and this is also about really allowing your body to heal.
And pain management. I mean, I had, because of car accidents and sports injuries, I constantly had neck and shoulder pain. I used to go to the osteopath every week. Well, I've gone just over a handful of times, more for corrections and for strength over the last 2 years. I don't live with pain anymore. And when you've lived with pain, sometimes you don't realize how much it's affecting your life when all of a sudden you become either reduced pain or pain-free. And again, the longer you're on, the more this can get to those parts of your stem cells. And remember, this patch, there's no one else's stem cells or anything else like that. This is activating your own heat and light to get your copper peptides that have your stem cells activated. So it's your own stem cells that are operating to have this begin to happen.
So the site we share all over the world, and Fololi can send it to you as a link, is thisisitinfo.com. It comes out of the US, but
we love that.
So much information. It's got all about what is light therapy, how does it work, everything we're sharing. Then the second page, if you love deep diving into patents and studies, they're all there. And then the testimonials out of the US, hundreds of them on this page, are so emotional. And as we said, we've got so many now coming out of Australia and New Zealand. This is growing like wildfire around Australia and New Zealand. It's been here for nearly 3 years. So we'll talk for a moment about the credibility of the company.
I love that this company is over 20 years old. Number one, it's not a scam. So come on, let's be honest. In Australia and New Zealand, we see things as too good to be true. And I definitely accept that it was my best friend of 30 years, was a bit skeptical. But because it worked for him and I trusted him, I heard literally the same presentation as you're hearing now, I went all in. So 20 plus years, major credibility. It went from a $20 million revenue in 2021. It'll push $1 billion this year. So, friend, right there, that's proof. People don't keep buying if they're not seeing results. And this is now in over 100 countries around the world. So you can get this to your friends everywhere and they can begin to get results within days of receiving this, right up until that 3-month mark where at least 97% of people begin to get results. And it's now ranked number 1 in the industry, which we love that because number 1, we love being a part of the winning team. And for those of us that see this as an opportunity as well to create another income, we have no competition and we're number 1 in the industry, in the direct selling industry, which we love because it's people to people and it's gives 60, I think it's 60 cents in every dollar. Goes to brand partners. And so it's incredibly generous.
So we love asking at this point what feels important already, what feels exciting for you or interesting for you. But this opportunity can literally transform your life in so many ways. And so when you think about what's important, time, family, security, maybe you do want to travel more, maybe you would like to reduce debt. The business opportunity attached to using this product can literally be just the difference. $500 a month could be the difference between some people keeping a house and not keeping a house, or could be that extra breathing space that you need. All the way through for us, we've been able to replace 2 household incomes and it's growing. And others, it's just something over the next 1, 2, 3 years, you're just going to keep referring and it's going to grow.
That's right. And you get paid in US dollars, which for the Australian and a Kiwi dollar, that's over 50 cents extra in the dollar that you're getting. Many of us have been in conventional businesses. We've been in organizations and businesses, high startup costs, high risk, long hours, trial and error, limited earning potential, and staff. Right there is one of the biggest challenges, let's be honest. What we love about this is it's a low startup cost, extremely affordable, no risk, make your own schedule, proven system, and unlimited earning potential. And again, you're the only staff, which we love about that. Opportunity happens by creating solutions. So, current problems to solve is no one knows stem cells become dormant. We didn't know at the age of 30 half our stem cells went to sleep. And by the age of 60, 95% of our stem cells fall asleep. So many people are struggling financially. We're seeing that everywhere in our greater community. But what Lifewave offers is stem cell reactivation, getting that going and getting us not just living long, friend, but living well. I don't want to live long and be crippled and not be able to enjoy life. I want to live long and I want to live well. Income generating through a duplicatable business model. We bring a whole system, a whole community. We have whole support, everything you need to win with this.
So as we launch Fololi today, how it actually looks is because she's purchased product and she's really committed to sharing this with so many people so that this makes an impact. And also then this will be another stream of income. And we know finance in her hands does really big things. So we love when friends support friends, but it's not just doing your friend a favor. This is going to transform your life, just the product or the opportunity.
Exactly. When Fololi came to one of our retreats recently and hearing some of her dreams and what she wants to create, we love being a part of helping other people live their dreams.
So we're going to show you how to purchase. She's either going to have a form she can email you, or she'll put it on the phone and take your order or send you a link. And there's basically 4 different options you'll choose from. When you come in at wholesale, best prices wholesale. It activates as well the business license too. So you can be paid in 9 different ways, commission that is so generous in Lifewave. But let's show you. You're either going to start with a 3-month supply, which is called Core, and that's 3 sleeves.
30 of these patches in there.
And that's like what we'd call a trial, because you don't want to do it for minimum less than 90 days.
That's right.
The 6-month supply is a really popular one if you're a couple or maybe you're on your own, but you'd love to kick off the business too. Then you've got some for you and some for giving out like a rolling stock when someone buys from you. The Advanced Plus is a really good price too on product, but the best opportunity is the premium.
For those that are more entrepreneurial, see this as another income stream opportunity and really see with the patents on there, the credibility that it has, the results that we're all seeing, even the revenue of this company, that there's proof on all those different fronts, and realizing nobody knows about this yet. I mean, there's a documentary coming out about the owner from someone who did one recently on the pandemic. The world's going to find out about this. So it's perfect timing for those who go, hey, I need to build either another income stream to help pay the mortgage, or I want to get out of my job, or I want to add to it to make sure I'm always in control. Then the premium pack is the best option. When you come in at the premium pack, you get 20 of these sleeves. So you got plenty for you, for your family, you're getting the best price, but also it's like a rolling stock. When somebody orders near you, you can place the order for them, give them a month's worth so they can start patching straight away. And when theirs comes in, they just give you that month back. And then you have that. Plus, you're going to be out patching people. Everywhere we go, we're patching people. People are turning around going, okay, not everyone gets results in 24 hours, of course. Some people do. But what it is going, hey, okay, this feels good. Let me get started. And so that's why for those of us that see the opportunity, that is the best option.
So she will talk to you about that. I'll support some of those phone calls when you've got questions as well.
Absolutely.
There's so much support in this business, but we want to get you started at the price point that feels comfortable for you, but also thinking of others that you're going to have in mind. So now is your time to make the move. 2 years ago, before Christmas, this changed the quality of our Christmas. Coming in now, getting these patches. And what we love here is the question, are you serious about your dream? Because if you are, whether it's hope for your physical health, hope for your financial health, hope for your emotional, mental, spiritual, relational, this opportunity is actually seeing so many people thrive in all those areas.
That's right. When we landed back from the mission field 2.5 years ago, God put this into our hands. And I know for many of us, we are Christians here. And so for us, it was, okay, we want to keep helping people, but we patch and pray. So when people patch, we also believe for those results, and to now have thousands of people that have been seeing results both in their health and financially has been such a great blessing for us.
So Fololi, we love you. We are so excited for the future and what you're creating and the team that's going to grow around you and the future of this and all that's in your hands. So just let people know before we stop the recording, how can they get a hold of you and anything you'd like to say as you end up?
Hey, thank you so much, Andrew and Vanessa, and thank you to our special guests for turning up. Thank you so much. That is so awesome, very informative. And I know one of my good friend is on here. She's been using it, and yeah, I like the conversation we started, but she's also experienced her own transformation from what she's going through. But hey, look, I invited because I care. And let's have a conversation. And if you need to know further, I'm happy to follow up with you on a one-on-one phone call, catch up at the cafe or wherever. Anne and Lily and Betta. And of course, hello to my daughter from Brisbane who's joined to support tonight because I invited her to come along as well. But thank you so much, Vanessa and Andrew, for informing us. It's a lot to learn, but I've never been so fascinating about the health and wellness industry now. And I know direct selling is a great industry to be in. It's just that a lot of us are not really being aware and haven't been educated well enough about what the direct selling industry is about. It's a phenomenal business model. And so I look forward to working with you and working with a team in New Zealand. Let's get Aotearoa on the roll, and let's get healthy and wealthy. So I want to take the opportunity to thank Andrew and Vanessa for taking the time. I know our time difference is 3 hours difference in Brisbane and here, in the Gold Coast and here, but thank you for making the time. And on that note, thank you so much, and God bless you and your journey, and we'll keep in touch. And for my buddies on here, we will catch up.